There's a saying out there, it's a pretty common one. You've probably heard it. It's like father.
Barnes will take a shot. A three-pointer, Matt Barnes. Barnes on an off-balance shot, puts it right in. Oh, what a shot.
Like son.
He said Barnes fires away. And it's good.
Barnes deep three, got it. Oh, the freshman brings the Aggie crowd to their feet.
This is Matt and Jordy Barnes. Father and son, both Aggie basketball players in their respective times. And so that's an Aggie legacy story, if you ask me, and a story that I want to tell you. So to do that, let's first start with age before beauty. Sorry, Matt. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Matt Barnes. Played here between 1989 and 1991. Rocked a pretty sweet mullet the whole time he was here. He played for head coach Con Smith. The only problem was that the Aggies at that time weren't really that great. They hovered around about the 500 mark each season. The main reason is these two. Jerry Tarkanian and Larry Johnson of UNLV went on to win a national championship in Barnes' junior season, so that's, kind of difficult to beat.
UNLV was awesome when I played. Everyone talks about Vegas and the fight we had down there, the brawl we had down there, which was quite an experience.
For several minutes, officials and the coaches tried to break it up.
And then come back here in the water bomb.
Colored water sprayed up from a vent, splashing the shark. Sources tell KSL the contraption was triggered by remote control inside the Spectrum.
I just remember Coach Tark walking across the court soaked and me just smiling and laughing and just think, that's Utah State. There was nothing like playing the Spectrum, and there were so many electric games and so forth, but probably the UNLV days were the best.
Kind of goes to show you that the Spectrum was and always will be a great place to play basketball. And when Matt Barnes played here, well, by his own estimation, he was more of a catch and shoot kind of guy.
I was average. I was just a hard-working kid, loved to shoot the three-point shot.
When it comes to his three-point shooting, well, he won us a game against San Jose down the stretch, hit 3 in a row to push us over the top and snap a 4-game losing streak. When he finished here at Utah State, he played in 39 games, started 11, hit 32% from three-point range and 33% from the field. As it compares to his son, though, well, it's not really apples to apples.
He's way better with the ball and getting in the lane than I was. I'm way better shooter than he is.
He's up and off balance shot, and it goes in.
He might shoot it a little better than I can, but I doubt it. He doesn't make many shots when we play together anymore in first period, so.
He's just a different player than I was. He's much more of a playmaker and a great passer and sees the floor real well.
Martinez, he's got a 3.
Now, obviously, because he's Jordy's dad and because he's a former basketball player himself, he can identify Jordy's game like that. But, it helps when he was his coach for 4 years in high school, too. And, well, depending on how you view it, maybe even younger than that. But while they were at Olympus together, they were very successful, went 96-10 over the 4 years that Jordy was there, and won 2 state titles, first in Jordy's sophomore season. And again, in Jordy's senior season, which, not too bad if you ask me, and if you ask Jordy, it's not too bad either.
The first one was unreal as a sophomore. I never thought that would happen. And then this year, every day going with him, knowing it's our last year together, it's really, truly the best way to end. It's really unbelievable.
Every day it was so fun. Going to school with him, practice, after practice, games. He was the best coach. Individually for Jordy, while he was at Olympus, not a bad time either. He now holds the state career record for assists in a career with 933. That's almost 300 more than the next guy. As evidence to that, there was a game where Jordy had 20 assists and didn't even take a shot attempt.
The one thing you have to know about Jordy is Jordy cares about winning. Winning is the most important thing to him, and whether he's playing 20, 25 minutes, whether he's playing 5 minutes or not at all, he wants to win, and you can kind of see that.
Jordy says that he always kind of wanted to come to Utah State because of his dad, but it really wasn't until signing day and that cutout of his dad that he realized that his dream might come true. That's kind of like when I first really realized, I'm about to go to the school where my dad played. This is kind of crazy that my dad played here.
21, Matt Barnes.
He's my role model. I look up to him in every way possible. And so knowing that I'm following in his footsteps and he's been a part of my journey the whole way. Like, it was really cool to just kind of digest that and think about that.
Now the two are apart for maybe the first time in their lives, with Matt still coaching at Olympus, a place he's been the head coach of since 1998, and Jordy working toward his own opportunity to help the Aggies in his time here, currently supporting the starters as a member of the scout team. But regardless, the two still stay in touch regularly.
I call him probably every day. He's always very supportive, and just, it's great to have that.
You know, me and him, you know, even today, I mean, all I ever tell Jordy is to keep working hard, have a good attitude, work hard. I'm just really proud and just really happy and excited to see what the future brings for him.
At the end of the day, though, these two Aggies are still father and son and competitive.
Oh yeah, we're going next score win. Woo! Right back him down again.
You shoot the hook again. You can't make it twice.
Guaranteed. There you go, bitch. Oh! You got a rebound. You got the jump on the lefty. Oh! Oh! God, dang it!
All right.
You gotta go inside. You're tired.
Game time.
Gosh, you beat me in horse.
You need some water?
Or pig. He just beat me one-on-one. First time in his career.
Yep, that's right.
Here's the nullifier. If I make this, game didn't count.